Yaga, Yaga. It's the fast food podcast. I go by the name of Morgan Heights. In the buildings.
Oh, French, yeah.
We have Trimmer. What go on, Trimmer?
There, man. Here.
Yes, good to see you, my G.
Yeah, all in one piece.
Yeah.
The Compton shirt.
Yeah.
The Compton shirt.
Yo, Drizzy Freckles in the building.
Check in the building again.
What's going on?
Sir. I'm good.
And we have another guest. We've had him before. We're gonna have him again. Pause. Mr. Daniel Nero in the building.
Hello.
This is a fast food podcast episode 5.
Yeah.
Wow. We're 5 in now.
Another V.
Yeah, we're 5 in.
Like the
man.
Carter.
Like the Carter.
Yeah, we're 5
so
in.
big up show on the camera.
Yes,
big up each and every time.
Apologies.
Man, like show in the building.
Show has got a big lens.
Yes, man. Episode 5 was good. One person missing today. Where's
Wes?
Bro, I don't know, bro. Just white people things, man.
Now he had to go. He parted us off for some little Jack's cafe thing.
Well, that's what he says, man.
Yeah.
Let's say he says that.
But who's the artist though? Because the artist don't got no jazz in his thing, or is he a jazzy guy? PJ
Jazzy
Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is he?
But then he introduces it
Who
like
is PJ Morgan?
Listen,
Oh my days.
this is what I'm talking about right now. Come on.
again.
Come on.
Low
I
cat.
gotta be careful because of my sciatica.
Bruv.
Couple hours, we get the full length pause project.
To the greasy ones.
Come on.
The greasy ones. I just want to hear his voice.
That's all I'm waiting for you. Look.
All it does. That's what Swiss was waiting for.
Yeah.
Oh, low cat.
On the show.
Alright, that's enough.
Follow, man.
Pull it. I can't wait for that, man. I can't wait.
Disclaimer, I'm sure Giggs likes all kind of pom-pom.
Yeah.
But it's just that he likes the light skinned ones right now for the winter.
For that.
2018.
It's because it's November, first of the month.
This is what I wanted to talk about. Winter time, like what are we now? Autumn, summer, right? Autumn, winter.
Fall. Where is fall?
I think we went straight past autumn into winter.
Autumn, winter, right? And you know, remember autumn, winter was like where all the single heads now start clucking. The hot chick in the summer now is hollering at you because she ain't held it down. She ain't got no one over the summer.
Fed up a hug in her own bumper club pillow.
And it's getting cold. And then you get that BBM. Remember the BBM, bro? You get the BBM
with a little indirect status.
Hi.
Hi, just checking up on you.
Check up on this.
Yeah.
Check up on that.
Check.
You know the ones there. This is what we're
Check
talking
my mic.
It's Hey Bigot season.
Yo.
Hey Bigot.
Just full
Yeah, because we're connected and I can say words like that to you.
The snuggle. They want to snuggle now.
Yeah.
Snuggle season.
Snuggles.
like their nappies.
When you hollered back, when you was hollering at them in May, June, bruv, they were like,
Nah.
No, because they had too many people already.
Right.
There was
Too
in
many,
their maxi
too many,
dress.
man.
Yeah.
There was a loud, you know, bing, bing, bing. They was getting pinged off, but now it's slowed down because everyone's cooped up with someone now. It's cold.
They're
No
shaking.
one's really going out.
Shaking.
And now they're looking.
And then they'll holler at like someone like me who they get a little wine off at Notting Hill Carnival, like, that light skinned brother. This is what he's saying.
He does a podcast.
yeah, I remember
He does a podcast.
The savage that I am, my lines was up. I'm like, yeah, babe, I was thinking about you a long time.
That's
before we won.
I just remembered that day. I was driving, I was remembering that. I was like, well, obviously, I'm good, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. But
Disclaimer. Throw that in the
Now
mix.
back to our regular schedule program.
that was the struggle. It was the struggle over the summer.
Yeah, for the rest of us, Trim, you good?
I'm good now. I'm good now. I don't have to worry about a thing.
I'm good, I'm great. You know what? Trim is a little sly one though. Trimmer don't tell you. That Trimmer won't say that he's wifed up or anything like that. He was just all of a sudden you just see a chromie with him. I'm like, bro, You know the ones there, and he won't even introduce you. What she'll do is she'll walk up to him and go, "Do you want a drink?" And then she'll go away, and then you'll go,
"Who's that?"
What did I miss? Because I was with you last week, and you was telling me something different, bruv.
You was on solo.
Yeah, man.
Now you know what I mean?
We're good.
So how are you feeling, Trim?
Bruv, do you know what? If I'm being honest, apart from obviously the female interaction, which is boom down the mic, but apart from that, boy, man's been a little bit on the creaky flow in the sense of my health. Just my body just gave up on me, man.
You messaged us in the group chat, fam. What happened, man?
Sciatica's a motherfucker.
Sciatica.
Like, if you ever know what that thing is there, right there, it's like when you get a trapped nerve in your lower back and it sends impulses down one side of your body into your foot, and it just feels like
it's not funny. So.
Yeah, like it just feels but it's a mad thing, because if you ever could imagine the type of pain that you go through, and then imagine me, obviously like 6'2", 20 however much stones, rolling around on the floor like a big ass shark.
Oh man,
you get me? Just like a big brown shark rolling around. Black jars. Black jars in the jars.
Yo,
I was on the floor. Listen. When it kicked in, when it really kicked in, man like me was on the floor for 24 hours, upside down, just to alleviate the pain.
As an upside down.
I didn't pee. I didn't eat. I didn't nothing. I was on the floor, bro, because that pain there.
So what, did it all of a sudden come, or was it paused? Did it just build up? Do you know what I mean? What happened?
All I knew is that it was apparent. I just knew it was happening, and it just sent the maddest pain down. Like, what I want to do is give Daniel my heel right now, but I'm just maintaining.
It was just apparent.
It's just
apparent.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't apparent. And then
and then when it sent the thing to me, I just didn't know. There was one stretch that I could do, and I can't explain it because no one ain't gonna get it. But there was a stretch that was working for me, but it wasn't work. It was working for the pain, but it wasn't working for the rest of my body. So it had me in a certain way, and I was like, how long can I do this stretch for? Then it started hurting both my grains and all that. I was
what?
Like, yeah.
Bro, I was like, you're kind of dying from this.
Yeah. Bro, it's worse than, he's sadistic, bro. But it's actually worse, they
worse
say.
than.
Yeah, it's worse than done. It's worse than done.
Explaining the thing funny, bro. Man said both my greens.
Bro,
because one left and one right.
How long did I hold this stretch?
Both his groins, like he's got about 6 groins.
It hurt both my groins. Not just my groin. No. Both of them.
And they're getting warm in there. But I was hurt, bro.
Yeah.
So you're on the men.
Kind of, because hear the thing. So
I said you on the men.
Yeah, twice.
That's assuming. Man assumed with the first.
Are you okay or are you okay?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You okay?
I'm in bits. Okay. I'm still in bits. I'm medicated up. Plus liquid juice with me as well. Compliments of Captain Morgan.
Yeah, man. You know we come through. Man.
Yeah, came through and delivered.
Yeah.
But bruv, that thing there was something horrible. So even I thought to myself, I need to get a treatment or something. So I went to my friend's sister to not in a rude way. But I had to get a treatment.
I said he went to get treatment. Yeah. And I went to my friend's sister. That sounded suspect.
Yeah. I don't do that anymore.
You take my glasses off.
Yeah, because even my glasses are kind of steamy.
No, try.
But anyway, I went for anybody that's had reflexology, holla. Because I've never had it before, so I thought, let me try it. Reflexology, and what they do is they go underneath your foot and massage your foot and find different parts. So different part under your foot, different parts of the under your foot direct to different parts of your body. So one part is the heart, one part's the abdomen, and listen.
One part's for both your groins.
One's for your groins.
Yeah.
Got
and your chakras.
And your chakarana. Yeah, your Shaka Khans.
Shaka Khan.
Let me rock it. So, but yeah, so all I knew was 10 minutes in, and I was like, Right. Yeah. And under my foot is mad sensitive. So I was trying to hold it down. I was trying to be big man. They was trying to be big man. First time, tense.
Yeah.
I was tense like that.
Yeah.
Shoulders broad, everything, 90 degrees. And then
holding your breath.
And then all of a sudden, she goes, "Okay, then it's time to go. You finish. You know, your treatment's finished." And I looked at the time. So with 1 minute it said 10 minutes past 2, and the next minute it said 3 o'clock. I was like, "Did I sleep?" So she could have actually been massaging under my foot and then stopped because I didn't know because I was sleeping. I heard myself snore once or twice, and then you know, you open your eyes and look around, and then I bounced again, and I was good. But
that helps.
Bro, seriously.
Your snores are not inconspicuous.
Yeah, we don't even.
I know you.
Yeah. So you get what I'm saying.
On,
so
Trim used to snore. I used to go jam at his yard. So it was it used to be a Tuesday night. Man used to go. Shout out, man. Them that used to go Ealing Boulevard on a Tuesday night.
Oh wow, yeah.
If you used to go Ealing Boulevard
student night,
on a Tuesday, student night, man. And lies again, and lies again. Man.
I used to hear them songs in my sleep.
Yeah, man. Them tunes were hard. So anyway, I used to go link Trim, a couple other Donnies. After that, get something to eat, jam at Trim's. One time I jammed at Trim's yard. I slept on the floor. Everybody's getting to bed now. Trim's gone to bed. I hear. I was like, nah.
Safari thing.
Yeah, you know the ones that
Safari beat.
This will stop in a minute, bro. You know when you're trying to punch yourself in the face to go to sleep? Because literally, this motherfucker kept me up. But he's already asleep now.
Yeah.
He's already asleep. He's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen,
bro.
I'll give you a story, bro.
Oh,
the same thing, bro.
Here we go.
If man don't know, this is my blood uncle, yeah? It's my mum's brother, yeah? So, I remember one time he stayed at my house, yeah? This was back in the day, bro, yeah? And so, he's downstairs, I'm in my bedroom, and my mum and dad are in their bedroom, yeah? I'm sleeping now, yeah? And I know about Adrian snoring. So I've stayed at his yard bare times, at my nan's yard bare times, so I know about his snoring. So it's nothing to me.
It's a mad thing.
But he hasn't really stayed at my house, yeah? 2 times.
Different.
So boom.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, bro, it's late now, and I hear my dad come in the room. He's like, Dad, get up. And I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? Breaking. I said, what? He said, somebody are breaking. I said, what? I said, what's going on? And then he goes, listen. And I'm like, nah, Dad, that's just Adrian. And it's like, top your eyes, chat your tower. And I said, no, it's Adrian.
Breaking,
yeah, it's Adrian. So then my mum's like, it's Adrian, Richard. I'm saying, Dad, it's Adrian. He's like, right. He went downstairs, yeah. He come back, he said, blood club, we can't believe how that noise come from a woman.
Oh, bro.
We can't believe
it was a whole noise. And you know, people snore, you snore, bro. He sounded like a beast, bro. Like, them man that are uncaged, bro. Like,
and you know what the man
let out,
is, yeah?
bro, on it.
You know where I live, bro? Yeah, on the Heathrow flight plan, bro. And even them things wasn't waking my dad up. But Trim snoring's got me thinking there's a breaking.
Trim snored, bro, differently, bro. But, you know,
days, boy.
But how's things, though? What's going on, Freckles?
I'm just, I don't know, I feel, now that Trim, they got me out here solo because he's booed up there.
Yeah.
So,
were you looking?
Anyway, next topic. Alright, so
Swiftly moving on. So what?
You don't want to be the guy. You don't want to be the guy by November, December. Still.
No, that's not happening.
Nah, you got to be. You got to be involved.
Jesus Christ, the Almighty Saviour, has plans for me.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
He usually comes through. He
usually comes through for man when it's necessary. Still.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not begging you nothing, but you know, you wanna.
Not like Halloween, you know, like that.
Yeah, nah, no trick or treat. I don't know treats. I don't know tricks. I want something wholesome. But anyway, next topic. So I'm growing out my, you know what I mean?
Growing out
the little
November
thing. Trying to do that for that November thing.
Sorry. What's going on?
Growing out the facial hairs, man. No, my groins are well developed already. Can't grow that no more. But like, yes. You know what I mean? I just like growing that out, you know, for cause, you know, people can donate for the cause and all that.
Where can we donate, bro?
Yeah, you got like a GoFundMe page.
It's mobro.co/ and you can have your own little like URL. So I went for Zeus Beard.
Zeus Beard.
That's nice.
Alright, you need to put that out there still. Just to let man know.
So I'm doing that. I don't know anyone that's got prostate cancer, but I just thought like, before I find out someone or know someone that does have it, let me contribute to the cause now.
You need to get that checked, you know. Prostate cancer is a serious thing, you know.
Yeah. And we're prone to it as well.
Yeah. But ain't that check that they dig in it? Ain't that check that you check when they dig in your batty?
Is it that though? I thought it's the funneling of.
That's where your prostate is, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, because if it swells. If it's swelling at your poil, you're finished. So you've got to definitely get. I suppose,
so is that the only way they can check, or?
Yeah. Well, you want them to go in your wood?
Yeah. Wow.
Like, they can go check. They can't. That's what I'm trying to say. So there's only one real cavity. There's only one real cavity that's close to that region.
But on a real thing though, it's like, even though we're laughing and joking about the situation, that is for men from a certain point.
Just for men.
you need to get your prostate checked at some point. I'm on that thing still. I don't want no one going around there because that's, you know what I mean, that's my
sacred
thing.
That belongs to me.
You know what I mean?
Beware of the dog. There's a sign on it.
Yo, do you remember when the reality TV was just starting to be a thing?
Right.
And Richard Blackwood was on one show.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
And he got his batty on.
Yeah, because he wanted to cleanse himself.
Wait. Let's take this. Let's go slow. What?
Pause.
What? So hold on. Wait, because I heard Richard Blackwood, and then I heard, I heard Batty whole cleanse. So let's take it from Richard Blackwood.
Shout out to Richard Blackwood, man. Yeah. One time, boy, Richard Blackwood. You remember that MTV show? That was the thing.
I remember that.
Anyone had to go for Richard Blackwood's show to get co-sign.
Yeah.
On MTV. That show was fly. Anyway, so yeah, like, what's it called? Something cleansing.
Oh,
it's called colonic. Right.
Irrigation.
Yeah,
right. So that was the big thing.
That's different to your checking your prostate.
Yeah, but
I just need to them put water and wash out your body.
Yeah,
but that's a long tube, my brother.
Yeah, but it's
tube going.
So you've had it?
No. Whoa, no.
You said it's a long tube. I don't know if.
I know people who have.
I've had it.
And I work in a place of like
not
very a multicultural company. So people talk in it. But Blackwood had it. I remember Blackwood. That was the thing.
Blackwood had it. Pause.
Oh, just relax about Blackwood because you've got someone in the building that's had it.
Yeah,
so
I had it. So basically, a friend of mine. I don't know if I should. Anyway, shout out Tyrone. Big up Tyrone. He
made a call
because I trim here at the time, and I went to link him, trimmed him up, and then boom. When I got to his yard, I was like, bro, why are you so? Pause. Why are you so slim? I was like, bro, what happened, man? And he goes, oh, you know what? I've been on a diet and I'm eating better, but I also got the colonic irrigation. I said, what the fuck is colonic irrigation? So he goes,
did they all around you?
He said it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it's good though because it gets out all the dirt that you've got in your stomach, like all the waste that's probably been in there for like 5-10 years.
Batty dirt.
And I was like,
fuck. Yo. Hey. Nah, you're wrong, bro. You're wrong. If he actually said that, I wouldn't have gone and got it done.
Yeah, you would have.
I wouldn't have. If he said that, I would have been like,
my bad.
But he explained it in a professional manner, and he was like, bro, check it out. I've got the link. I'll give you the link. Boom. So, Tutu's called a woman. She was like, yeah, come and see me. I'll put you through a plan. Yeah.
Plan?
Yeah, it's a plan. So I went to see her now.
There's steps to it.
Sat down in her office. She was like, what do you eat? And I was like, I was like I just told her what I ate over a certain period of time. Boom. She's like, look, you got to cut that out. That ain't good for you. This, and this. And she goes, well, all right, I'm gonna make an appointment for you for 2 weeks. Come and pause, and then we'll start the procedure. So I was like, cool. So anyway, 2 weeks came. Went to her yard. She had it was in her house, but it was obviously like.
Was it in her heart?
It was like a clinic. It was like a clinic, a house that was
right. And it was a clinic very hygienic. The last thing you want is germs in your hole.
No, that's the last thing you want, brother. In your batty hole. No.
Yeah. And then inside your bum's itching. You can't itch the inside.
Yo. Your imagination's something else.
When you say inside your bum itching, bruv, that's when you don't clean your bottom.
Yeah, for real.
No, that's the ring. That's the ring. That's different. I'm talking about in the colon near the epididymis and the duodenum.
Hey.
That's a duodenum, like it's jeans.
Yeah, and your shrink down.
So I went to see her now. Boom, bro. Yeah, she gets this what looks like a bag full of coffee grounds. It's like a bag full of brown stuff. Yeah.
This
is the stuff that she puts into you, bro.
Into you?
Yeah, bro. And then then you lie on your back and you turn over onto your side.
Your toes.
Turn your way.
And you do as your toes.
And it's a straight violation, bro. It's a straight violation. She puts this tube in your batty, bruv, and it doesn't. You know what? When you
don't dodge the question. I said how?
Yeah, because
so mature.
The way the tube is set up.
I said how? Why's the
what? And then put
so the tube's quite thick, bro. Yeah, it's quite a thin tip, bro.
Thicker than the neck of this mic.
Yeah, thicker than that, man. Yeah, the circumference, definitely. Yeah. Anyway,
the circumference.
So she's gone in there with the thing, and you're like, oh, okay.
So she didn't even.
It's almost like when it goes in, you go okay. It's not a. It's like a okay.
Oh, it's awkward.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
I might get through this. Can I get through this? Right. So anyway, boom, 2 2s now. She starts pumping this stuff inside you, bro, and your belly starts. You've literally feel your belly swelling up.
What is this?
Yeah, bro. She's feeling belly. And she's like, just breathe, relax. Boom.
Like you're a virgin or something. There's a baby.
But 5-10 minutes later now, it's all in there, and then she tells you to get up and go to the toilet. And go. She tells you get up and go to the toilet. You get up. Dad's giving me jokes, man. It's mad uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
You go in the toilet and you do out the whole thing, fam. And you hear literally stones licking the floor, licking the toilet seat.
So you had anal hailstones.
It's doo-doo, but ping, 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 ping. And that's like fucking rocks in your shit, bro.
Literally.
Like from bad food you've ate over the years or whatever. But you feel
mad. So she forced it out.
Yeah, you feel mad light. You feel refreshed. She gives you some vitamins. She said, take this course of vitamins for 2-3 weeks. Boom. And you feel so much better. And I would suggest getting it done.
Once
a year.
Okay.
Yeah, once a year. You don't need to go all out. If you go all out, then maybe you like things in your batty hole a bit too much. But that's cool. That's down to you.
And then what if the pipe don't stay? Because you're loose.
But you need for it to stay. But it's a good cleanser.
Just go once a year.
That's a problem.
I feel the way you explain the story and the way Tyrone explained the story was completely different.
Right.
Because I most definitely would never do it. The way you explained it has put me off it.
Ever. You know the ones there? No, but it depends. If you go to see someone who's professional, they will talk you through it and they will tell you exactly what it does.
I've heard other people get it done, but I've never heard of the substance that you talk about, which you mentioned about putting it in and then going to the toilet. I've just heard you get the water goes up
like a suction,
and you have to hold in your stomach. You have to hold in because obviously you want to go shit, or you naturally want to. Yeah, but you try to hold it in, and then she says hold.
Yeah.
and then more water, and it's meant to be at a certain temperature. What temperature would you say your water was at?
I don't know, man. Bro, I don't know what temperature it was at.
65 Celsius?
65
Celsius? Yeah, because 100 is going to melt your ass.
She told me what it was. Yeah. She said, but it was a professional thing. The words for what it was. And it went in, and it came out.
So how much did you pay to get valid?
To get valid? Did you say get valid?
I would say about £70 to £100.
Okay.
Whoa!
For a root canal.
Yeah, real talk.
Nah, but on the real, and you said it naturally made you feel better. So the fact that your colon and your duodenum isn't holding all of that, whether it be raw meat and bread.
That's right. Beef, you know, like beef.
Beef takes all of that
beef a while for your body to
digest that all down on a real thing.
Bruv, when I started eating meat, I had similar experience.
Oh, you don't eat meat? You're a vegerato?
Yeah.
What now?
Don't let that one slide. You don't eat meat? Yeah. Nah, I stopped I think I had a run just before Christmas. I thought if I'm gonna stop I'm trying to say this, it's kind of a jump all over it, pause. I don't consume.
Yeah, you're not going to take no more meat.
I thought I'd do it I thought I'd do it Christmas, because obviously that's when everything's, big
big food, big plates and that.
So I think I just cut out the red meat and all that, and I was just I had fish.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was fish from it, so I had fish over the
Oily
Christmas.
fishes.
And then West Indian heritage and all that, it's hard, because when I go back home, it's all jerk this, jerk that, and red pork soup and everything.
I know, but it tastes good though.
Right. Bro, after 2 weeks maybe, 2.5 weeks, you feel better. Yeah. You feel lighter.
You do.
You feel you got more energy. When you wake up, you're up. You're not up, but you're kind of, you're up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Alert.
Yeah, everything, bro.
An alert and
so man.
Yeah, and apparent as well. You're healing.
But every so often, if I'm out and the menu's shit, the vegetarian menu shit, I'll just go and get something proper. I'll get a little chicken something, a little fish something. You know what I mean? But 95% of the time,
boom. I need to cut down on the beef thing and the pork thing.
Yeah. And I gave up pork like 10 years ago, bro.
I'm good with the amount of.
It doesn't matter.
What are you good with the amount of?
The amount of food. The amount of food.
Yeah.
So Dan, what you been on? What you been up to?
I've been up to
since the last time we've
which was an interesting episode for you to come and guest host that day, man. That's when me and Wezzy had it out.
That was exciting to be honest.
Yeah, man.
I think it was just me and Ace just there
we were entertained.
I was saying, this is mad, this is the first time I'm here, Fast Food Podcast.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
MMA,
Yeah, man, this is a real thing.
Verbal MMA, it's madness.
You got thrown into the deep end.
Yeah, it was good though. You lot worked it out though.
That's more important.
You lot worked it out.
That was what was important.
We'll always be able to.
Yeah, you worked it out. That was a good one. I enjoyed myself that time.
Yeah,
man. I've been around, man. I'm here. I'm doing a lot, man. Just started up this little daddy daycare.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, man.
Yeah, so do you know what? Because obviously I do another little podcast thing as well with some friends that I do as well.
What's it called?
Fly on the Wall.
Shout it out, man.
Yeah, man. Fly on the Wall podcast. Radio show every single Sunday, 9 to 11.
Wicked.
Catch us on Post 88. Download the app. Get that.
Yep.
So
shout out to Post.
Shout out to Post as well. Big up Alpha. So when I was on that, we had one of the girls on there was describing that she doesn't really see groups of dads hanging out with each other, and it's that you would see mums. You know what I mean? You always see mums about blah, blah, blah,
naturally.
Blah. Yeah, always. So then it kind of resonated with me, and I was like, you know what, right? She's right, she's right. And I'm thinking so boom. So I just thought, you know what, let me just try a thing. Do you know what I mean? So I hollered at a couple of my brethren that are dads, and I said, look, let's just meet up. You get me? Let's go somewhere, take our kids, and then from there it was just boom. So
you've done 1, 2?
Yeah, we've done the second one the other day. Yeah, so the first one we went Wacky Warehouse.
Yeah.
In Greenford. Yeah. Horsenden Hill, and then the next one we went Snakes and Ladders in Brentford.
Yeah.
So we done those two.
When do you do it? When do you do
Yeah,
that? No,
sure.
I want to get involved in that because I find I've got my one because obviously I'm working during the week. Mrs. works on a Saturday, and I find there's so many times you can take him to the park.
Yeah.
There's so many times you can take him. It's cold now, so it's kind of you're trying to get into like little kid play things.
Yeah, exactly.
But that would be something that I'll definitely be about.
You're welcome, bro. You don't even need to stress, bro. You're welcome.
No,
the wickedest thing is though, because I always big up this guy about it, man. Like on Facebook, whatever. Like this generation, like there's a lot of like people say a lot of things about this generation when it comes to like brothers and like kids and all that.
Of course.
But like the stigma
in a negative light.
Yeah, the stigma is like brothers when it comes to kids, they don't look after their kids or whatever. Yeah. But like I can say firsthand, like the new wave of dads, excuse me, like our age group or whatever, they're just on point.
Yeah.
For like the generation before them, which like our dads, who were kind of set the bar for like a lot of women to be disgruntled towards men and all that.
Yeah.
New wave.
Them fuckers really fucked it up for a lot of us, man.
Yo,
and they were ruthless with it.
Disrespectful. Like
Ruthless.
It's messed up, and it's like you kind of think like
some.
Some of them, always some, but it's like
Half.
60% no. But like it's crazy. But then it's like you could be like in a single parent home, and they'd be like, well, my dad not being around kind of taught me how not to be with my children. So that's a good lesson I'm learning now. So whatever I wasn't getting from my dad, love and attention or whatever, because kids don't know the value of money. They just know the value of love, innit? And attention. So you can get all the gifts they want, but like, if you're there all the time, that's more valuable to them than here's a present. Daddy can't be around, but go play with this.
Here's your remote control car.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no attachment to that. But you guys, I'm not a dad yet, but you guys... Just mad props, man. Like my older brother, shout to boy Caden, who's just had the newborn. Shout to Caden Jr. Like all you guys just like make me feel good because I'm like, I'm in a space in a community where this is the cool thing.
Yeah,
it's cool. Do you know what
I'm saying? It is cool. It is good to be a dad. Do you know what it is as well? Like, a lot of the time we all look at having children sometimes as a burden, or you look at it like, right now I haven't got no time for myself, and what? But you have to make it interesting as well for yourself. Like, okay, you're raising a child, and there's obviously hard times, but there's also times where that bonding time you can make it really special. That you both go out and you do things like what you're saying, like get together, bunch of dads. Bunch of youths love youths, so it's like they don't even give a damn. They don't care. Like, do you want to play? Yeah, I want to fucking play. Do you know? Well, they don't swear, but they want to play. But do you know what I mean? And they get on with it, and you know, do you know what I'm saying? And you reflect on that, and you go, look, that's what my part as a dad is, because I think dads, we have a different role in a relationship, even if you're in one or out one. You have a role to raise your son or daughter in a certain way, 100%. And they remember what that was like when they're older and how you influenced them, and if you was there. Do you know what I'm saying? That's important, man. Like my son, he don't, bro. Like he will say to me, "Oh, Dad, is it me and you today?" I'm like, "No, Dad's got to work today, but Saturday, boom, you get me?" Us. And we go do something. We get in the car. Go get something to eat, do something. By the time it's 5, 6 o'clock, he's knackered, bruv. Like, he's ready for bed, and I dash him in his bed and watch football.
Of course.
Match of the day or
Well,
something.
do you know, like, it's mad, like, because even when we did the first one, because I brought my two oldest and my little ones to the first one. I just brought my little one to the second one.
Yeah.
But like, the second one was mad because I'm there now, I'm with all these other dads, and they're interacting with my youth. So like they're playing with him, like they're pushing him about, they're this, that, blah, blah, and he's like getting on, and then he'll be playing with their kids, and then I'm talking to the dad, I'm like, what you on, this, that, blah, 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 this, that. It's just like, and then after, I'm like, after the first, so that was the second one, but after the first one, I spoke to my kids, and I was like, does it seem any different to you? Like, like, did anything seem any different? Yeah. And they was like, it was just loads of dads. And I was like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So and they need to identify that. It's so important that they identify that it's it's the norm.
Yeah.
We need to make it the norm for our children to understand that, so that it's not confusing. Like, how can we be just with a bag of like dads and that?
Yeah, because
normally it's just
there's that statistic. There's that statistic that we're not around, blah blah blah, and obviously there is that has happened in many households. But now I feel like I think we've moved on a little bit from that generation in terms of even if you're not in a relationship with your partner, that both of you co-parent, the kid can't suffer, bro. And a lot of the time, women want a break. Do you know what I mean? Women want to be able to go and do their thing. You get me? Like,
do you know what? Yeah, as well. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? Yeah, like my best friend, bro, Alex. Yeah, shout out to Alex. Yeah. But when I started this year, and I put it out, if any dads are interested as well, it's at Dad Meetups. So on Instagram, So it's at Dad Meetups.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, so add that up and look out for the information on the next one. But yeah, anyway, when I started that, my friend's his missus, she messaged me, and she was like, "Oh, that's really good that you're starting that, blah blah blah." She was like, "Make sure you don't come back too early." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "No, she's like, when Alex goes, make sure he keeps him the whole day." And I was like, "Yeah." So even like, you're right, well, they need a break, bro.
They do.
Give them a break, man.
Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that happen with
take it for granted
in a relationship where, you know, obviously the woman can sometimes feel some type of way about how it all ended and then want to use the children as a shegarato. But then obviously there's other situations where it's amicable and they can move forward. But at the bottom line is, there's two of you, and it's important that you both have your input in raising that child, and and it's a balance thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's balance, it's all about balance. I know my wife likes the fact that me and my son have our own time. And we do our thing and we just go off and we can. She loves that, and then vice versa, and it's just give and take, and that's important. But speaking of dads, let's talk about one daddy, P Diddy, Puff Daddy. Segway's sick, innit? That Segway's ill, innit?
Yeah. No, you see that video of him yesterday for Halloween?
Yeah, I see that. What's that? Was it the It? Was he dressed up
as Pennywise? And then he had Encore. What's it called? Uproar, sorry.
Uproar.
At the door, you know, Diddy smooth, you know.
Yeah, smooth.
Throw out 50 Cent dissing him for him dancing. Diddy, we like when you dance, my brother. So when you're happy, you dance, innit?
Yeah, he does his thing.
And you're dirty, you're dumb rich. So that's why you dance all the time. Diddy just opened the door, man. Uproar's kicking in the background. Diddy's in Pennywise. And then his son.
Which one?
King Combs. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. The one that proper looks
dressed like Nelly back in the day.
Back in
just like that.
2001 Nelly.
Everyone had their own clothing line and
with the
thing.
blaster.
And I think his other son dressed like Jim Jones.
That's
right. And
right.
they was all like busting little moves to Uproar.
They can do this thing.
Yeah, they'll do their thing, man.
But I like again. Sorry. Again, him. People like him, Hove. Like it seems like hip hop. This new batch, like hip hop dads. Just enjoy being with their kids.
Yeah, because
it's beautiful.
Because it's important and it's cool. And a lot of the time there was a stigma around it where you had to, you know what I mean? It's about me being fly and me doing my thing and you know what, fuck these bitches or whatever. And you're not around. You're spending so much time away that you're not doing nothing in regards to developing or raising your child. But you could see like role models showing you the way. Look, I'm around my dad. I'm around my, you know what I mean? I'm doing my thing. And man, look at it and go, you know what? Yeah, that's serious. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, a lot of our children, once they experience that and that attention from their fathers, they become more well-rounded. The way that they are, their behaviour, they have less insecurities.
Definitely.
They have a better understanding of, because ultimately our goal is, or objective should I say, is to show our boys how to be men. Guide them. You do this and you no. But just shape them. And just give them a little nudge and say, you do you.
That's right, man. Bring them up. Show them the way, man. But Diddy wants Cassie back now, innit?
Oh well.
I mean, I ain't mad at him for
that.
that.
It hasn't been that long, so she might still feel. whatever. How's she feeling?
Probably having a lot of
We need to ask
right
Drake
now,
how she's feeling, because you know what he's
that's
like.
what I'm trying to say,
If
bro.
he gets his tentacles, because he's got claws and tentacles. He's
Bro.
got tentacles. He will just scoop down.
You know,
you're like Puffy ringing up Shine like you're Shine. I just need one more favour.
One more.
There's this light skinned dude.
Can you get him?
Around my
you
girl.
know-
I need one more favour.
Bro, Drake ain't going. Drake won't go near Cassie, bro. He's already got box in his face by Puff. Puff already set it on him.
Regular.
Like when you box a man in his face and no repercussions happen from it, then you know that's squash.
And Puff will blatantly
Yeah,
grind
you
him.
know what's it
And
like?
Puff will blatantly grind him as well. So he's got to be careful.
yeah.
If you fuck with Puffy will take him in a dark room and grind him in his bottom.
Is that what? Is that what?
Jesus Christ!
True. Is that what we said? Yeah.
That's cool.
So are you trying to tell
yeah.
me that you don't think Puff's fruity?
Nah, man.
On what basis?
Nah, man. I can't.
Because it's interesting. You know the person that really pushes that agenda is
50.
Hard.
Do you know
We got the same
He's
birthday.
a troll god.
50 is the one. You see, he
Troy
bought 200 tickets to Ja
Did you see that?
Ja Rule's
He is
thing
the-
empty.
well,
He
he's
emptied
the
it right out.
king of
Bro.
trolling.
But like, ain't that just you putting money in next man's pocket, or is it organised?
But how much? That's not a lot to him.
Well, and why
I don't
do
think that's not a tax
Yeah,
break.
Yeah, but why are your tickets on Groupon?
Yeah, that's cold.
No, didn't he put them on Groupon?
Oh, is that what he did?
He put them on Groupon.
Yeah,
Liberties.
200 and cop them, innit?
Yeah, done.
200 and had the whole front row empty. So Ja Rule,
And sat. Did you
That's
see a
what-
picture of him sitting there?
No, that was
That's Photoshop.
that
But
was
it's still good.
that would be cold.
I would do that.
To sit in
I
Ja
would do
Rule,
that.
to go there, sit at the show and watch my man with like 8 people in the crowd and 50 Cent sitting in the front. Baby. That's cold, bro.
Oh.
What's wrong with
And
them?
then Ashanti's thing got cancelled because she sold 14 tickets.
Ooh.
She's really done, innit?
I would have got 14 tickets, bro. Have you
I would have
seen-
bought all
bro,
14
do you not
tickets.
pre Ashanti on
what
her
she looks
Instagram?
like.
But
though?
why is it? But do you see what I'm saying? Ashanti is clearly still buff.
Yeah.
Clearly. But why, as an artist, is she not killing it no more? Like, because there's a lot of artists
She
from
was a
her
pop.
from her era that's
God.
they're on tour all
Goddess.
the time, bruv. They're still
She was
they're
hard.
still yamming. They ain't released nothing in 10 years, but
And
still,
still
yamming
making mad
food on
P
the
off the
road.
royalties.
But that was the era where we were having. It's like they say, female rappers come in like little crumbs here and there. Like one blows, there's a long pause, and another one comes along.
Yeah.
That's
Like
changing.
at that time, it just felt like every R&B chick that came out was killing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maya
yeah,
with
Maya.
her fine self.
Oh, Maya
Yeah.
was always good.
And then Maya did that. Then
funny.
Jay jumped on that remix, and that song still gets played today.
Yeah.
That remix is hard.
Yeah.
Her, Ashanti,
Yeah.
Christina Milian. I think that was before Sierra's time, but Sierra came on
Even
later
she
on.
came in and done a mad
A.
thing.
Marie
But
came
they
on
still
like,
mashing. They
yes.
still mashing food.
But
But Ashanti had big boy certified
Hits.
bangers.
Yeah.
One after the other. I never knew her to have a misty moment.
Yeah,
No.
she
I never
was
knew her to have a like where it just wasn't. Popping.
Maybe that whole Murder
She
Inc.
kept that.
Remember that whole thing that where they was investigating the whole lady.
Yeah.
that
Embezzlement.
But
and that.
they're all finished now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anyone left for murdering, man. Is
No.
there?
There
You
is
know,
no
he's
murder.
got this thing he doing on I don't know if he's still doing it, but he had this thing he was doing on BET.
That's right. I heard
That
about
was
it.
good.
I haven't seen it.
So it was like he would set up a scenario of like the one I watched was this kid who wanted to rob a bank to get more money. So he started off small time hustling, but the more money you get, the more you aspire for bigger things. I want to go buy a pair of J's and I want to go buy a chain. I want to go buy cars. So you need to do more bigger things to get paid. And they end up like trying to rob a bank and that. But then he always gets a classic hip hop song to narrate the episode. So he had I'm trying to back Slick Rick.
Okay, yeah.
Children's story
Yeah.
as the narrative for the episode. So they did it with quite a lot of songs, 99 Problems, all kind of things. But it's just like there was at one point it's like Rockefeller, Bad Boy, Murder Inc.
Yeah.
And G Unit was starting to come up,
Rise up after,
and
yeah.
he had like Shady After, like we had a bag of like hot labels,
So it's-
and Murder Inc. was putting out bangers.
Yeah, but then they went against the 50 and Eminem. and
50
that was
M,
done.
crushed them.
Busta got involved.
Yeah.
Crushed
Dre got a verse in there. Jermaine Dupri
So,
got to
right,
fade.
so I want to ask you a question before we talk about that I want to talk about the because 50 been trolling the hell out of my fucking Diddy situation going back to get Cassie. Have anyone been in a situation where you've broken up from your ex and you wanted her back?
Yes. Guilty as charged.
Time ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch that with yes as well.
I could genuinely say that when that, I'm always happy to, like, if it's not working, then I'm like, okay, I get why, it's a principle. And 9 times out of 10, I kind of land on my feet and I do alright next time. So,
but what was it, alright, I don't know how much you want to divulge, but was you in that pining stage where you're sitting in your room, and it's like 12 play and you're like, yo.
I did cry.
Yeah, but but look at what you said. You said 12 play. So it shows an actual timeline. It shows an actual timeline. There's a time where, and music made it worse. Music made it worse. I knew how fucked up I was by the music I was listening to. So if I was listening to some R&B Smoothie Joe, if I was listening to Joe, or I was listening to some kind of H-Town and all of that, I knew that.
Bro, you know what happened when that tune dropped, bro? It shagged me, bro. Jagged Edge, bro.
Walked out of heaven.
Bro, I met this ting, fam.
Let me guess.
I remember.
Was that a rave and that song came on?
Yeah.
Damn,
I know.
Yeah.
What I slow jam section anymore, bro.
You can't even groove after that.
Bro,
you're thinking, man, boy, let me catch up with you.
And the tune came on, bro, and man wanted to definitely go home. You know?
I just spent all this money on this ticket for this rave. And
you know when you can't go out and enjoy
my
yourself.
mojo's gone.
You can't. What, bro? What is that, bro? When you go out,
DJ,
bro,
this is a shit DJ.
Yeah, this DJ,
stupid
bro,
fucking idiot.
bro.
Right, play some Biggie, man. What I'm to you?
The tune comes on, bro, and you hear the twinkle in it. And I'm like, and all you're doing is looking at, like, doing what I'm doing right now, just looking in the sky.
Yeah. Looking out the window with the rain, doing the pitter patter.
First never said to. And you're like, and your heart is bad. God, your heart is fucked, bro. Like
rolling down. Yeah. And God forbid, please forgive me. Oh my God. Listen. Please, listen. God forbid they ever play fucking Boys to Men or some dowie shit like that. And he goes, oh yeah, I remember when you was out with that other guy. And you didn't care at all. And I was thinking about you. Shut up!
And you go on your phone, bro.
You know those soggy boys? Soggy boys that think about the girl.
This is before social media as well. Imagine social media now, bro. Imagine if we had social media back then, and you're looking for your ex, bro, and you're going on a timeline, and if she ever said anything like, "Yeah, me and the girls," you'd be like, "What the fuck are you and fuck you and your girls?"
Yeah. Bruv, you and your shit girls. You and your shit girls. Your girl likes me. You dickhead. And she likes my brother. Are you stupid?
Bruv, you know them ones there, bro.
Your friends aren't good. None of your friends are good, then nigga.
I've seen this situation. Trim. I've seen this situation on TV, and I thought this is some bollocks thing, and it happened to me, bro. You know them ones there where it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't sleep, fam. And you wake up, you go bill a tea or something, and it's raining, bro, but you with the tea and you're looking out the window like, I'm lost.
And I'm being honest with me. I want to be honest with me. I need to be honest with me. I think I love her, and the way I feel, I'll never ever find another girl like her. Ever. I'm lost and I feel empty inside.
Bruv,
how?
And it was always the pen one as well. She was so pen. You used to think, oh my God. What the fuck?
What about this part? And then your mind fucks with you and you think, fucking Richard is fucking talking to her and saying something. Richard Bigwood is walking by and she saw him for, I remember Richard was on me from college. So let me just holler at my man. Or you try to ring and it's engaged. Who's she talking to?
And you know back in the day, when you used to ring it and they got that message, it'd be like, hello, be like, hi.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I'm not here.
Get out!
That was the worst.
Yeah.
That was the worst. Because you built up the confidence to go,
to chat shit.
I really feel.
Built up the confidence to chat shit to her.
What was it when you used to go, oh, should I call her back? Should I call her back? You rang her once, you think, twice is a bit desperate, but fuck it, I'm gonna ring her again. Pick up, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, you stupid bitch. I fucking hate you, but I love you.
Ring out, and you were like, oh man.
I shouldn't have phoned her.
Yeah. You start looking at yourself, like I'm compromising my whole life.
Have you ever done this one? Where you say something and you argue with obviously whoever you're breaking up with, you say something cool, you put the phone down, she rings back, she says something cool back to you and puts the phone down on you, and you're like, alright, let's stop it there. And then your mind plays on you and you're like, no, let me ring back. Yeah, and oh, yeah. And she says, and then who's that in the background? Yeah.
It's the TV, but you know.
And your mind flips on you, and you shake. You shake and say something stupid, and dead it anyway.
Yeah.
And dead the whole thing because you went too far. You went too fucking far. Right. But yeah, the back and forth, and then you try to ring back, she don't answer. You ring back again, she don't answer. You ring back again. Like, you look at your phone and you see the call log, and it's 14 calls. Are you desperate, bro?
Yeah, you do.
Take time. I don't do that.
And then you ring back again, yeah? And you don't answer. And then you look at your phone and there's 14 missed calls.
It wasn't me.
Epic.
It wasn't me.
I'm glad.
Yeah, come on now. I only get free calls
sharing because I feel like I always talk to you, man, about certain things, and no one. But Trim, respect that.
Yo,
and whoever that friend was.
That friend. Not me. But whoever that friend that I was talking about, respect, big up. I still got
probably married and got kids.
Yeah, you got kids and she left it. And she left it.
Have you, man, ever used this technique where, you know, when her...
The special technique.
The special one. I'm shouting for you. You know, when her and your mumsy was proper, like...
Oh, what?
And then you basically say, oh, by the way, my mum wanted to know how you're doing. Mum was a bit upset because I came home and she's like, where's Justin? Where's Justin and Jessica? I thought Jessica was coming today because I made some soup, and I know she liked the soup with the dumpling,
and the bully beef.
That's
right. So I was wondering if she was coming by.
Well,
you know,
I had most of my ex's mums on Lizzock. Of course.
Yeah.
I had most. Of course,
I only had one that did not clock to didn't rub me, and I thought to myself, oh well, clearly this wasn't meant to be.
Because if the mum ain't on it, it's
hard, bro.
Yeah, man.
If the mum ain't on it, yo.
I used to chat to the mumsies. They used to go, I used to finesse the mums, man. The finessing the mums was the way forward. Like, because they were.
Yeah, but sometimes your chick didn't like that. Sometimes they like when the mum don't like you.
Yeah.
Just certain girls.
Yeah, but that's it depends on if you're just but that's some street thug shit, man. That's like when the mum don't want you to don't be with that drug dealer.
Yeah.
You know the ones saying, I want to be with him.
Leather jacket.
Yeah, you know the ones saying, but I want to shop food with him and that.
Yeah. He got me the best Tims.
He
got me the best Tims. I got my string best.
But mummy, I love him.
Yeah. I don't care if he gives me tattoos by, using weaponry. This is not domestic violence, this is love.
He calls me lethal weapon.
Oh. He calls me number 3, I don't know why.
Yeah, he calls me number 3, I don't know why, but
he calls me number 3.
I don't care that I've got to go and pick up a box for him.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And I itch.
Look, Mum, he bought me this gold tooth. Does it look nice?
Do you remember the gold teeth you used to be able to get from MASH? Do you remember in Oxford Street? You used to be able to get the caps.
Was that your bridge that used to go MASH, yeah? Say one.
There's a shop called MASH 100 that used to be in Oxford Street. Big up to the man that know about this
I remember Probito.
Probito was for gums, but MASH, they used to shop records, clothes, all of that, and you used to be able to go and get your gold tooth that could cap on your and you could get a star, you could get like a diamond, you could get just a night tick. Come on!
We used to have a little Arab man that used to come around the ends and that. He used to come around the ends and just cap your tooth off for you.
Standard.
Yeah, just like whatever he put in it, like glue or whatever, this, that.
Gave him a little pee.
Yeah,
gold.
You could get your earpiece.
I doubt it was gold.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I doubt it was gold. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But it was calm.
Yeah, I remember I had my fangs. I had my fangs.
Pretend grills.
Yeah, and then I had like two or like here.
grills.
And then you had your little slits on your eyebrow, right?
Yeah, I thought it was hard.
Man.
Them teeth are gone now.
So
what you saying? So you think Diddy can muster the thing back?
He can do what he wants.
Diddy
can do what the fuck.
He's checking this next thing. Apparently, somewhat.
Apparently.
Bruv, she's paying as well anyway. Of course she's paying.
What can't he get though?
Exotic.
Apart from,
but Cassie, like, you know what it is? Like, I think we all, as fans of Diddy and all that shit, you just want to see him with a permanent thing, because you know Diddy can have what he wants, and he's got dough. He's ill. Like, he's been doing his thing for time. But I think him and Cassie was and they've broken up before and got back together. So
why did they break up?
Well, apparently she wants use.
And you don't want no.
Well, he's bruv. If he's
one more.
Yeah. Puff.
Could you imagine?
Puff.
Yeah, I would not hesitate to fatten her ass up.
No way.
Cassie is buff.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand, bruv. Do you
but that is the part of my theory about maybe trying to get a Drake or something else, whatever.
Funny saying that,
maybe he's going in that direction.
I thought it was going to get past an episode about mentioning Drake.
Yeah, it's too late.
Remember Drake said, excuse me, remember Drake said that the fantasy was him and Rihanna getting together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he mentioned that on the show.
But bruv, you only got yourself to blame, because
you had
that was popping off.
You didn't give
it
a
looked
damn.
like you'd got at the right time. After that Chris Brown thing, it looked like you was a knight in shining armour. And you messed it
and
up.
you flopped.
Because how old is Drake now?
Drake, ooh, I don't know.
30, yeah.
31.
So he's had a run for a minute. So he's ran through enough. By now he's come on, man. Like, how many girls
he's
got
got
run through? Yeah, he got to.
Him and Joe Budden's hit list is ridiculous.
Yeah, they've gone through things.
It's crazy.
How do you feel about seeing? Because obviously the reunion between Drake and Meek and all of that. What's the feeling on that? How do you feel about that? I know it's old news as such, but it leads to something else.
I see Meek put up a picture of him
with the chain. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see that.
I can actually put it out there to say that he's leaving Ross and he's signing to OVO.
Behave yourself.
He's signing to OVO.
I know that obviously Meek's got an album coming out. Yeah. He's got an album dropping, and definitely Drake's on the album.
Drake's on the album.
Yeah, so maybe I don't know, man. But you know what? Him and Drake they've been cool from day. So.
Definitely. And I think they realised that it was better like that than against each other.
Yeah, they've been
brethren. Drake went for his head top though.
I say Meek probably thought it was better with Drake more than Drake thought it was better with Meek, because Drake left him in a state after that tune. What was the tune called?
Back to back.
Oh man.
Man gave him a time frame. Yo, man,
do that.
You could imagine Drake was in the studio. He done it in his Drake voice, but you can imagine him in the studio to the man there, like, yo, that you don't reply back.
Yeah, he did.
A couple of days.
He did, man.
Off of his head.
He did. So let's talk about this thing, the Nicki Minaj and Cardi. This is how I feel about it. Before anyone of you interject, I'm kind of tired of this situation right now. Like, it's getting boring.
It's squashed now, don't it? Apparently
so, but bruv, women don't squash teams. Come on now, you know.
Yes, they do.
They squash things until they see each other again somewhere.
No, they don't squash each other.
Nicki Minaj comes across as she would say, and if she would say some slick shit at some point in the future, I don't know. Like, I would like to see them both just get along and do their thing, but I don't know if they can. I personally feel like Nicki Minaj feels intimidated by Cardi B, and her position is threatened, which I don't think she should feel like that.
I do.
I think Nicki Minaj is the better artist, better rapper, but personality and who I might likability, Cardi B all day.
Cardi feels like the girl next door that just had a dream and it happened for her, and everyone's rooting for her.
She's actually funny. She's actually got her little bits and things that she says.
Cardi B is adorable.
Yeah. Why do you keep saying Cardi?
That's what I was thinking.
Cardi.
I let it slide the first time.
4 times.
No, I did. I let it slide because I just thought maybe because it was like something. You know when you say stuff wrong,
I thought
but you just carry on. But it's been
Brandy.
4 times now, so I'm glad that Trim pulled you up because I need to understand because it's not. You said Cardi. What is it?
All right. So how do you pronounce her name?
Cardi. Because that's how it's spelled.
Who is Cardi?
I don't like the way man just.
Bacardi.
I don't like the way man just mocking man.
Bacardi.
It's Cardi.
Yeah.
Cardi. Yeah, that's how
Cardi.
But I said it fast, so I did say it right.
Yeah. No, you said it right. Okay, so
Cardi.
what do you think? So what's the
Cardi B.
Oh, that's cold. You lot are cold-blooded, man.
Cardi B. What's the
cold-blooded?
Cardi B.
What's Cardi?
Yeah,
Cardi.
Bottom line is I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That situation's dead.
She on.
XX Tentacion.
Wow.
This is a fucking situation.
Of course.
Because we are talking about someone that's passed away. R.I.P.
Always. Yeah.
So recently now, a recording's been leaked of him talking about how he's actually hit a woman.
Yeah.
He said he fucked her up.
Yeah.
And it's come out, and obviously there's been stigma about him being
his behaviours
in domestic. He's been. Was he not been charged or is?
Well, it was him and his girl. So I think the recording that come out was him admitting that charge or that case that's on his head, it's a legit case.
Right.
But the poor girl, because she's not a superstar on level with him.
Yeah.
So when she broke the story, everyone that's a stand for Triple X.
Yeah.
Just annihilate that poor girl into hiding.
Right.
You know, it's like Nicki's fans.
Yeah.
If Nicki says go get G, everyone is on your case.
Yeah, for real.
And even if you're telling the truth, they will bully you into a recluse. Like, you know what, I can't be bothered anymore.
It's submission.
It's
submission.
And yeah, so it's a weird one because, you know, if that's your favorite artist, you see your favorite, you hold your favorite artist in a certain
high regard.
Of course.
High regard,
Of course.
You know, no one's perfect, but for you, especially if you've grown up on this person and they're like 10 albums deep or whatever, you hold them to a certain bar.
Yeah.
So a lot of people's like, oh, well, nah, Triple X didn't do this, and even people like academics was like in his corner and yada yada, and people, Joe always broke it down to, you don't owe that guy anything.
No.
Distance yourself from this kid because this kid is trouble.
Yeah.
And there's no smoke without fire.
You see, again, there was something happened months ago. Even I don't know how long ago. Like a Snapchat of him boxing a girl in her head top.
And
he's on the Snapchat. She's in front of the camera, and he's behind her, and he licks her in her head. So this was what's been happening, and it's mad because he can't defend himself right now. So we're talking about a man that's... So I don't want to really be disrespectful like that. All I want to say is that, you know, only God can judge us, isn't it, really?
Of course.
But
ultimately.
But that shit don't fly, bitch.
That shit doesn't fly.
It doesn't fly.
No.
Like me, I always... There's a Kanye line where he says he wouldn't hit a girl, but he'll shake her, like grab her by her arm.
the shit out of her.
Like...
Have you shaken the shit out of a girl?
Nah.
You never?
A girl, listen, on the road, one time a girl like, what's that when someone hits you when you're not looking?
What, you hit a girl when you're not looking?
Yeah.
You get snuffed.
When you snuffed?
You snuffed the girl?
You snuffed me? You were the snuffy?
I was snuffed.
Right.
And I looked round, I was like,
saw red.
I saw red.
Yeah, you do.
But I know better. But I saw red. I gave her the look to say, I ain't gonna do that again.
Yeah.
In my life.
Yeah. I would never. I do not condone it. I've never done it before.
Yeah.
But I have stuck my chest out on a level like, are you mad? I've done that.
You just have to do it to let them know that's not cool.
Yeah, I'm the alpha male around here, and that can't fly. Yeah. Even though I was wrong.
Yeah.
But you know them ones they're like, yo, you have to boss up. But like hitting a girl like that, you can't do that, man. You know what I mean? You got mums, we all got sisters.
Let me just ask a question.
Yeah.
So, man like Freckles said that he got snuffed.
Yeah.
When you say snuffed, does that mean like boxed
Like it was like.
Did your ears ring?
My neck, bro.
What, did she box you?
We was having an argument, and I was like, I can't be dealing with this no more. My mind just goes. My mind just switches off.
Telling me no.
Straight up, like you start shouting at me in a when you're trying to have a conversation, my mind just shuts off, and I would start thinking about pigs flying or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I must have just turned myself like this now to like G. Because I can't do this shit no more, man.
Not me.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Nah. But I was like turning your direction, just like I can't deal with this shit no more. And then bang! I was like, I just looked round like,
bro.
And then she looked at me like,
maybe I made a mistake.
And she got, I'm gonna leave now. I said, shit.
I said, shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes sense.
I'm not like an advocate of hitting women, yeah. But if you get boxed, but snuffed is a big word.
Snuffle up a bit.
No, snuffed is a big word, bro. If I'm getting snuffed,
like listen to me.
No, if I'm getting snuffed, it's free smoke. And I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about like boxing up, but like if your face turns that way, then.
What, you thumping a girl in
that was enough.
But that's a thump. I'm not thumping a girl. I'm not thumping a girl. But don't
nuzzle her away.
Listen, yeah. You see, listen. Let me tell you something, yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. If I'm getting snuffed,
breezy.
No, it's the wording. It's the wording. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay, right.
Snuff.
Yeah.
That is like
snuff is a different.
Snuff is like
trying to knock you
boom.
out.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
okay,
Have you ever seen a snuff movie when people off themselves?
Bruv.
So it's relative to that.
Like she might have tried to take you off your feet.
No, I just had to look at her,
tiger up,
and I saw red, but at the same time I'm like, I know better.
Yeah.
She should have known better too.
I know better.
She should not.
But then the wickedest thing was that I went out for a walk and I was looking for someone to say some fly shit to just unleash that rage I had inside me. So if a guy goes to me, yo, you're a dick, and I'm like, oh, for real? And just unleash.
And then wild out.
That's what I was looking to do. But I can't condone that stuff, bro.
So you just snuffed the dude because the girl
I hope she
snuffed
felt that
you.
energy. Yeah. I just couldn't. I just can't bring myself to do it.
Women,
like
women are just like.
You should just be like me and hug trees.
Yeah.
Just hug a tree. Get closer to nature.
And keep it moving. Keep
it zen.
You ever lick down a girl?
Bruv, I've had many opportunities to do all kinds of stuff, and when I get them and I lie down and I do my thing, I just make them come in it. It's just I just do that instead. You just gotta make it. You gotta turn it. You gotta change.
You tell them.
Bruv, you gotta just do your thing in it. You just gotta change it into something positive.
Leg locks and thing,
yeah. And maybe do a pinch.
I think we've all been pushed to a limit, but
I
think we all know
100%.
that's just
It's a mad thing.
You walk away from the situation, innit? That's what you do. Look at Dad. Dad's like, no.
But look, you know what, yeah? Because I don't want people to get twisted. I'm not saying, like I'm out here, running down chicks.
Hey, have you hit your man recently? Come here, hey.
I'm just saying, bro, like
do some kung fu panda shit on them.
No, in real talk, like I know I'm a big guy, bro. I'm 6'1", bro, like so I'm not lace down a chick. No, I'm not gonna lace down a chick. But what I'm saying is, just if anyone's putting their hands on me, like don't be surprised if you get your hands put back on you. If someone said to me,
you can shake a chick.
Bro, if someone said to me, if someone said to me, oh, he hit her, like she hit him and he hit her back, I'm not gonna be like, oh, bro, I can't believe you done that, this time, bro. I'm not gonna be like that, bro. Don't put your hands on people.
Anyone
that you ain't.
Don't
anyone,
touch
bro.
people,
bro. Man, dog, gal. Don't put your hands on someone that you're not prepared to get. Back off, because then that would be that, and then you know what? Then you become the victim because you got slapped once. You said, "I didn't do nothing to me." You get slapped twice. Oh, you're just gonna shake.
And now you're part of domestic violence.
And now
you're the guy that's in the corner with your legs folded.
Now you're the guy that's
just holding
that all on the side of your head.
Skin graft. And a skin graft.
That's what I'm saying.
I've got one cousin. She's about it.
She's about that life.
Yeah. So like I would have, if she had done it again, I'd be like, oh, so the first time, because I looked at you, you thought that look was approval, you done it again. I got a cousin, I'd be like, Jay, and she'd be like, alright, cause I'm on the way.
Yeah.
And because she's a female, I'm like, alright, cool, it's free, innit?
Free enterprise.
Free smoke.
Free smoke.
Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I
don't
can't
trust.
do it, man, because me, I don't trust my own
Strength.
I might stone cold stunner a thing,
Yeah.
or I might try and knock you out, and I
You
don't
do
want
the
to do that.
tombstone.
Straight up.
But we don't know our own strength, and I can't. I see like I'm.
No, I
again,
know my own strength.
I'm 6'3".
I'm quite sure I know
and
mine.
I'm heavy-handed, and I see like I brush a girl, and unless she's blonks,
Yeah.
Blonks.
Like
I ain't heard that word in
yeah, if I
years.
gotta do that, then it's a different thing. But I can't like. I just if I got licked, bruv. If I got licked in my mouth or my
You don't know.
I don't know, but
Bruv,
I
I'm
would
telling you,
hope.
bruv, you
I would
don't know,
hope.
you
I would
would
hope to the Lord
Yeah,
above
Jehovah.
that I just give me strength, brethren.
Nah, imagine this, yeah, you're out, yeah, this, that, there's a mouthy chick, this, that, blah, 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 yeah. And
You
then,
ain't mouthy chicks.
yeah, a mouthy chick, yeah.
Them mouthy chicks.
And then she's like this to you, like blah, 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 blah,
And claps.
in your face, bruv, and looks at you, stands there like, what?
What? I did she
Like,
say that.
she's standing there like, what? A man just wants to walk away. Okay.
With a tear in his eye. And it doesn't mean you're crying, it just means that water, the ketchup,
There's something
and
in my eye.
the reservoir
That's the
full,
restraint.
and it just dripped down the side into your mouth, and it was warm and salty.
But
What'd
then,
you
bro,
do?
it's hard, bro. I don't know.
What'd you do?
I mean, she's rocking a weave. I guess I'll just pull it off her head or something. I don't know. I just
She might
just
slap you
can't.
again.
She might slap
Nah,
you again.
nah,
for
She might
that's-
backhand you this
That's
time.
when
it might
the
be
reflex
pow,
like,
and
hey,
then
You could restrain a girl, hold her, say, bitch, fix yourself up.
You!
You can hold her.
I just say
But
you!
you have to. You probably would. I probably would show her my strength in a way that would let her know to reinforce
Man, do you 6 press ups?
in front of her. You know the ones in
Did you
front
see
of
that? Did you see that? Can you do that? But then stop hitting
You know the
people.
ones where you get licking your face and you drop a D20. You know the ones that man drop a D20. Man drop a
you see
D20,
me do
you
6
know.
and a half
Yo, see that power, bruv. Because, yo, that's
and
a different-
that's yeah. It's weird, but that was the
I
last.
don't know
That's
if
the
you lot
first
are
and
being
last
honest.
happened.
I don't know if you because I think what it is right now. Everything's hypothetical, isn't it?
No, but I was young then, so now that I'm slightly older, I feel like I'd have more restraint.
Yeah.
Like then, I was younger and it happened. I looked at her like, but now I just be like,
Because women
I'll
can,
break it down to
women can actually, they got a way of turning you into a next dude. Like they,
But
they have a way.
but let's not be like that. Let's say that because we're actually singling out females. It's give and take. It's both the same. Like
Oh, yeah.
we know how to twist girl heads.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah.
we're talking about a situation where a woman hits a man. So I'm saying, like,
Okay.
in that situation, you just have to use some restraint, man.
Yeah.
You have to use some restraint.
So what you say? So like
That
get Allah
figure four leg up.
Yeah.
or like a full Nelson. So is it okay to give her a full
Chimney.
Nelson? Yeah. Like come on.
that's a full.
Like what do you
Nelson,
do?
bruv?
What
You gotta
do
be
you
the
do?
bigger man, unless you're,
Bro, what do you do? What you tell me what you think? What you now you gotta say something. Don't even watch the mic. What's your views, B?
I'm on some shaking shit.
You on some
If she puts hands on me, I'm grabbing her and I might.
Yeah.
I want him mother cunt.
Yeah. I think that's the safest way to
that is
just to let, hey.
Yeah.
Shake.
What
You
about
know-
flick? Can you flick?
Yeah, flicking the
Let you
nose.
flick a
or like
nipple
grab
or
her hand
Pow.
and just
Joey crack.
Just do it.
season second.
All right. So, all right.
some sickle.
So let's do some salutes right now. So,
Pop.
salute Lewis Hamilton.
Oh wow, yeah, most deaf.
Salute
100%.
him.
Done it again.
Five times.
Season 5. Fifth championship. Can he get
7.
Can he get the 7? Well, he's got to beat the 7.
Who's got 7 now?
Schumacher.
Schumacher's the
That's
guy.
He's got to beat the 7.
How is she?
And he's young enough to do it.
Quite enough.
He's young enough to do it.
Yeah,
What? Is he
Schumacher's the one
Done.
that had the accident. Isn't
Yeah.
Michael Schumacher.
Mikey,
Alright, so
yes.
it was 2013. Yeah.
Wow.
But
That's what I'm saying, the electric
he's not,
gun.
he's not still in the
Right,
coma.
it's a skiing accident.
He is
Nah,
not-
but he's held.
And
like,
bust his head.
he
bust his head, innit?
I simply, what is
Simply.
it? So he says he goes to see him like twice a month, and his condition is still it's heartbreaking. So apparently the guy said his condition is still heartbreaking. I simply say it is private. I see Michael. I love Michael. I see his family. That's it, bro. So they're keeping it very
Stum.
Yeah, they're keeping it close.
They're not saying nothing. So they're not saying if he's awake, if he's because
no, he's awake, man.
He's got to be awake.
Man said he's awake. Like
who stays asleep that long?
When he went to knock his door, man went to knock his door. He's awake, man.
Family coming up.
It might be in a vegetable state or something like. No one's there. Where
nah. But obviously anybody
he's
that's
paralysed and in a wheelchair.
Okay, so there we go. He's awake. He's awake.
He's awake. All right.
Yeah, because I was thinking. Salute to Michael Schumacher.
So he's got 7. So he's got 7. Hamilton's got 5. He's a G, and he looks like he's not. I think he's gonna go for the record.
He has no choice. Luckily, he's young enough.
What's this about? Not everyone. Certain pundits saying that. What's the hate with Lewis Hamilton? Why are man hating on him?
He's young, black and fly, rich and famous. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Money. Who else we
got? You know, came in the game.
Hey, hold on. You know what?
Grenadian. Grenadian bad boy.
Do you remember? Last time I was here, we was talking about that girl with Drake. The
young thing.
What's her name? You know.
Oh, from Stranger Things.
Yeah. The young thing.
Millie Brown.
Yeah. Did you see it was you that sent me the message, didn't it? The video, bruv, of her and Lewis.
You got soundbite.
Why?
What
they've been linking up?
No, they've been linking. But it
looks suspect.
It didn't look like no fan.
What's wrong with me?
They look like a fan or fanny.
Have you noticed the trend? Drake, Lewis Hamilton.
She likes some light.
Lighties.
Light. She likes. Millie wants the rock.
She likes at 6 o'clock when it's still sun, but then the moon's kind of coming out.
Yeah.
Dusk.
But how old is she? Is she like 14?
She likes some dusk.
How old is she? 14.
Let's see. Too young. This is cool.
Too young.
I mean, if it was R. Kelly, you'd be like, okay, I can see. Yeah.
Too young. That's the name of the Chinese woman in the restaurant.
Too young.
13.
She's 13.
No, she can't be, bro.
14. Sorry.
She's 14.
I don't know. I just want to. But it might be innocent. Like it could well be the same thing with the Jake thing. I'm just saying. Like I just see her give him a big hug and be like, oh my god, this that. And I'm thinking. I mean, me personally, after the whole Drake thing, I wouldn't even let her near me because I don't know what you're on, child. But
obviously she's a child star, but I would just, with this current climate, I'd stay away from her.
With the current climate,
what did she do? So what's she known? Because some people might not know who Millie Rock is.
From Stranger Things. She's 11.
She's from Stranger Things, and
she's popping.
And she was 11 at the time.
No, that was the name. The character 11. That was the name of the character.
Yeah, the little baller dude.
Yeah, right, there you go.
The little
She's making big moves.
Are we shouting out anybody else?
Well, I just wanted to say, rest in peace, the owner of...
Leicester City Football Club.
Yeah, his name is really
Who's going to attempt to pronounce it?
I'm not doing it.
Okay, cool.
But he's a billionaire, Thai billionaire, died in a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah, but he bought the club for 15 mil.
Is it?
Bro,
he took on
I got about 3 or 4 mil. If I'd known, I would have seen if I could got a loan or something.
They went up to win the Premier League.
Yeah. And they went on to he done special things.
Did you see the crash? They released it.
No, it was so bad. I watched it,
The thing went out.
Didn't they know from when it was about 10 foot high that it wasn't going well because they kept on spiraling?
Bro, before they even went up, there was some big puff of smoke.
No, did you see the dodgy movement when it?
It looked wrong. It didn't shoot up like in Magnum.
No,
remember Magnum when TC's driving the helicopter or Blue Thunder, they just shoot up and they blip. This was not Magnum PI and TC. But what I'm saying, and I can't remember the other little white brother. What's his name? What's the brother that it was his brethren, but they always at each other? I forgot his name. Hobbs or some stupid shit. But anyway, bruv, the helicopter was moving wrong.
Yeah.
And not competent in anything to do with in the air.
It went up over the stadium and crashed into the car park outside the car park. I remember, and the thing about it is, I was watching BT Sport at the time, and I heard a little noise on air. Like some sort. No, because you could hear something, but you know when you just think maybe that's the cameraman.
Did you hear this?
No, it's like an explosion.
Kaboom!
Like a mad thing, and then all of a sudden it's
not
all
even
over
joke,
the news, bro.
Nah.
And I knew someone died because obviously they didn't want to.
All 5 of them died.
5 people died. Yeah. They didn't want to let off too much information at the time because obviously they were trying to rescue and fire brigade came out. Police was cordoned off the area, but I just knew that something went right, bro. But yeah, man. The man died. Luckily, his family went in the
as well. Yeah, but
his son was not.
No, man.
No, because his son said that what he would like to do is continue his legacy.
Oh, okay.
So, and you can see in the pictures. I was watching it today, where Jamie Vardy and most of the team are out there, and his son is actually in the crowd. Well, not in the crowd, but at the front by the barriers and all that. And it was just mash up. But what I was gonna say as well is that, considering that. This happened and it wasn't the norm, and it took so long for them to kind of put it out. Normally they just put the news out and just say what it was. Do you think that there could possibly be some foul play?
I don't know. I mean, I see, the thing about it is I don't know enough about him, his life and what he was doing outside of the football
that
team.
they kind of.
I know he's got P, but I don't know, like, what I'm thinking is there's a malfunction in the helicopter, or the pilot had some sort of a heart attack, or the guy who's controlling the plane might have been a shake.
It didn't look right. I've never seen a helicopter do that before.
It went up.
It was spinning from 10
all
foot.
of a sudden it just started spiraling, and I'm like, why is it doing
up and away? Didn't they think stop?
But that's it. It's like it's a mad thing.
And not anyone can get in the cockpit of a helicopter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
No, you got to be a boss.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't they like if you're in a helicopter? Well, don't you have like parachutes and stuff? Like,
I didn't think they had time to, because it was real quick.
Yeah, it came down quick, man. It came down quick.
And you would hope, he'll sort it out until it's too late. Like, what can you? How quick is it? How quick are you gonna put on?
No, but I would have expected that you would be wearing it if you're in a helicopter, because you ain't like a helicopter is a bit different to like a helicopter is like a bike, and like a plane is like a car. Do you know what I mean? Like I would have expected. I don't know. I've never been in a helicopter. I'm just thinking that you'd have it on. Do you know what I mean?
Would you go in a helicopter after that?
I wouldn't want to go in a helicopter before that. But I'm just saying I would have expected like maybe they would have had that on, and then if it gets peaked, just hop out. You know what I mean? But obviously,
but there's what I'm saying, like the way that the thing was spiraling,
from day,
your arse would have been trying jumping out of that.
Yeah, fair.
I would have jumped out, bruv.
Yeah, but
from I saw it spinning, I was like,
yeah, but where you landed,
I feel a bit dizzy and a little bit nauseous.
Yeah. You jumping out here,
yeah, where you landed,
and the
thing's turning. The thing spun it spun out of control and exploded. It's sad.
Yeah. No, definitely. But it got high enough to get out of the stadium.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But to be honest, you need to be quite high up for a parachute to even work, don't you?
That's right. For it to catch wind underneath the something. So
it's just mad.
I don't know.
So mad. And then obviously what happened with Glenn Hoddle as well.
Yeah, but he's still with us, right? He's
He's recovering. He's recovering. That's
shout out to Hodd. Great player.
Yeah, great.
His feet. Them feet.
And
you know who was really? He said that he even mentioned about who actually made him want to go on to like refine how he plays and stuff like that. He was at Monaco, wasn't he? And that was where he met Arsene Wenger.
Right.
And he speaks about meeting up with Arsene Wenger, and then after I think he went to Chelsea after Monaco, and that started that whole. The situation. Obviously, you're a Chelsea boy.
That's when I started supporting Chelsea.
He started supporting because Glenn Hoddle come and all of that. And then
it's a don, man. So yeah, man. I just wanted to say that. What else has been going on? Because
in fact, the helicopter thing is the same thing with Matthew Harding as well.
Yeah,
about
I was going to say
Matthew Harding as well, isn't it?
Same thing, 100%.
What happened?
Same, he died in a helicopter.
Do you remember the Chelsea chairman?
Yeah.
What he got
years
up in
ago.
one.
Yeah, years ago, in like 19. That's why we got the Matthew Harding stand.
Yeah, because he passed.
Yeah, he died in a helicopter.
Bro, this helicopter thing ain't good.
I'm not going in a helicopter. How's that?
Man ain't going in helicopters.
Can I ask?
You know what? I've been toying with the idea of like, you know, you get in them planes and you jump out with a.
Oh, you're on
I'm doing that. I could do not the plane, maybe the skydiving. Yeah. But I want to do paragliding where you jump off the cliff and do that.
See, but how are you making your son like it's better than mine. You're jumping off a cliff.
Yeah.
You do that.
Bro, I don't care if it's better. It's something I want to do. I don't give a bumble clock whether it's whether you get
All I'm saying to you two is good luck with that. That's all I got to say.
Bro, you're not gonna paraglide. You would never paraglide and see what that feels like.
Yo, you see, Uncle Will did that for his 50th birthday.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but bruv,
Man, Grand Canyon
change the
thing,
world,
man.
that's up to him.
You man ain't seen Only Fools and Horses?
Yeah,
Right,
bro.
man, paraglides.
It's only fools and hoes.
We see when the
It's only fools and horses that do that shit.
and arseholes.
That's what it is, bro. I'm not jumping out of no rascal.
Do you remember Only Fools and
Because
Horses?
my luck, that shit bust. My luck, that thing, bruv. No, man. After you know that ones there, I'm clumsy, bruv. Like after, you know what I mean? I can't even take a plate to the kitchen.
Pull the left one and you're like, oh, what?
And then man knocked me to jump out of a plane with
And
my
you know
big
what
ass
it is,
black
you see-
shit.
and-
6 foot 3 skin.
With
My
a Batty
brethren-
dirt.
Yo, come on, Batty there.
For all that weight.
My brethren are dickheads as well because if I did that, if I paraglided or jumped out of a plane and died, I would be banter of the WhatsApp group because they would be like, "Why the fuck are you jumping out of a plane, dickhead?"
That's
Like,
and while you're dead as well.
That's what I'm saying. They'd be like, "Bro, you deserve it."
Yeah, they're saying that at your
Who told you
funeral.
to paraglide?
At your funeral, they're saying,
Who told you to paraglide?
come on, man.
No one told you to
We're all
paraglide.
gathered here today
What are you doing?
because this dickhead
That's
decided
what
to
I'm
jump
saying,
out of a plane.
Does anybody have
But
any?
this, man.
I was gonna say, does anybody have any words? Yeah, I do. Man might even roll out a piece of paper for man like of bare banter that man's just been fit a transcript of the WhatsApp. You know what I mean? Like yeah. So boom. You know what my man said that it's funny that Dan was always talking about flying and he died that way.
Man, for Peter Pan.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He's always said that he liked Peter Pan.
Yeah.
That was his joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I quote.
Yeah. And I just want to say it is a sad day, but it's kind of funny because at the end of the day,
I chuckle.
none of us would have done it. It would only have been Dan that would be the guy that would die paragliding.
Right.
God rest his soul.
And he's up there floating.
Yeah. And still ready to
That's
paraglide.
funny, man.
Guys,
That's
can
what
I
I'm
ask?
saying. Yo.
Has anybody been watching anything new on? Is there
Bro,
anything, any
Daredevil
entertainment,
season
any?
3.
Ooh,
Bro,
I've been on it.
Grimy.
bro.
Grimy.
Very.
Is it cold?
Bruv. No spoilers. Have you watched all of it?
Not all of it, but I've
There's
got
a
in
scene-
deep. Pause.
You don't talk about it while I get another juice.
No spoiler, but there's a scene where a guy gets familiarized, reacquaints himself with this chick, and then this chick comes into a spot and she asks these guys, "Oh, what's going on here?" And I was going to stop it there. Something really fucked up happened, and I was like, "Rotten."
Did they really put that in? Did they really put that in there? Yeah, because we don't want to spoil it for people.
Oh, is Daredevil dark? Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Is
It's
it?
It's a good program.
Because I'm not a big fan of these Marvel series because I watched like 2
Daredevil's
episodes of
DC, you know?
Luke Cage.
No,
I watched a couple episodes of Iron Fist.
Yeah,
Like
No, but that's the thing.
just like-
You got to give it time. You
Daredevil's
have-
DC.
It's like a book.
Marvel,
Iron
Marvel.
Fist.
It's not.
Marvel.
Iron Fist. I like Iron Fist.
What's
Yo, I'll bet you £50 right now, B.
Daredevil is
no,
DC.
Daredevil's
bro.
DC? No, is it? No,
Daredevil's
no.
DC, man.
No,
Marvel.
Daredevil's
It's
Marvel.
Marvel. It's Marvel.
Marvel.
You don't want to take that back.
Marvel.
You don't want to take that
Marvel.
L. You don't want to
Yeah,
take
don't
that.
do
I'm a Marvel
Don't
head.
do that.
No,
Don't do that.
don't make that comment.
Alright, so listen.
And then tell man you're a Marvel head.
Yeah, you're not. Don't be on the podcast and do that.
So we gathered here today. No,
I saw Cardi on the-
Marvel.
I saw Cardi
Daredevil's
on the
Marvel.
DC Marvel.
Marvel's.
Does anyone? Did you ever watch Arrow?
Yes,
That's
but
that's
then
another
That's
thing I
DC.
watched.
That's DC.
you sure about that, yeah? No, it's definitely
100, yeah?
It is. No, but what I didn't realise that there was more, and I must have gone back to it
Yeah.
and realised that I missed out on about 3 series.
Okay.
So I've got bare
But
things.
some
to
of them were a
watch.
bit
Like-
booky though, to be fair.
Yeah, some were a bit
You know what I mean?
wishy-washy.
Like Flash.
No,
Last
don't fuck
season was
with
a bit
Flash.
booky.
Don't go there. No.
What?
No.
All of them.
I'm sorry.
All of them
That's
series are
tough to know.
just plain, bruv, man. I don't.
Nah,
What are you looking
Daredevil,
for?
bro.
So, alright, fuck
Is
all of that.
Daredevil good?
Oh,
Fuck
here we
all
go,
of
here we
that. Fuck all of that.
Here we go.
Fuck all of that.
Yeah.
Films.
No.
Making a murderer.
I ain't seen it though.
That shit is mad.
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's mad.
I ain't seen the second series though. I see the first.
You see the first?
Yeah.
Stephen Avery.
Yeah, I see the first one. They done him over, blood.
I don't want to. I think Wesley wants to talk about it, so I don't want to divulge too much because he wants to come and labrish about it. So, but long and short of it.
Yeah, they fucked him.
It's some conspiracy madness going on. Like it's set. I can't remember the area. It's set in a state in America.
Right. Okay.
And this guy got put in prison for 18 years wrongfully.
Like telling us it all.
Wrongfully, but his DNA got him out. Long story short, it kicks off and. I think there's some sort of this. You got to watch it, but it's called Making a Murderer. There's 2 seasons.
2 seasons. Yeah,
I'm halfway through
already.
One. Me and wifey halfway through one. Wifey was like, I can't even sleep. That's what she's like. I can't go to bed.
I'm not watching it.
She was like, I can't sleep because
anything that does that, anything that limits. Anything
anything that brings sleep.
Yeah, anything that brings dreams.
Yeah, man.
I'm not involved. I don't want to be.
You want to interrupt
when I wake up and I'm not
dreaming,
sweating.
Nah, please.
I'll tell you something that I watched as well the other day. Yeah. It's on Netflix. It's called What Happened to Monday. Have you seen that with Willem Dafoe?
No, I didn't see that.
He's a bad actor as well. He does play a lot of dark roles.
He's not a main character. I can't remember the lady's name, but he's in it. He's in it. And basically, what it is it's set in a time where overpopulation is rife. Right. So you can only have one kid. You can only have one child. You can't have siblings. Yeah. Wow. And then Willem Dafoe's daughter gives birth to septuplets, so 7 kids.
Ooh.
And he names them after each day of the week. And they're only allowed out on that day, but they're identical, and they're only allowed out on that day, and they have to pretend to be the same person.
Okay.
And then Monday
because there's only one allowed.
Yeah, right. And then Monday goes missing.
Right.
And then it kicks off from there. But it's a good concept. It's a good movie as well. And then after that, have you seen Den of Thieves? I know it's a bit old now.
Yes.
I saw it on Netflix.
I loved it.
Den of Thieves. I thought it was wicked, man. I really liked it.
I agree.
I watched a film on there called After Party. I know after with Carl, that rapper Carl, Wiz Khalifa's in it. It's a funny little rags to riches kind of thing, but it's not like we were broke, we found some money when we started balling out buying chains and shit like that. It's a real struggle. Like when he thinks he's getting to somewhere, he takes 10 steps back. It's a decent film, man. It's a decent film. And I've been catching on Homeland. Someone told me to watch Homeland.
What Homeland is crazy. Levels, bro. Homeland is sick.
Crazy.
Homeland is sick.
I need to see Homeland.
Has anybody been watching any new films? I haven't watched
Halloween tomorrow.
I can't do it.
I can't watch Halloween. What's this? 29.
The Hate You Give.
42.
I want to watch
that. That is supposed to be.
I want to see
wicked,
Venom.
Bro.
Venom's hard.
That was alright.
Do you know what? I didn't. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I liked Venom.
Yeah.
See, when man saying it's alright, like that's.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an MCU. It's not an MCU film. Out of 10, I'd give it like a solid 7.
7, yeah, 7's good. 7's good. I'm happy with a 7. Has anyone seen Night School?
No, is it good?
I actually liked it, and it's funnier. It's funnier than I thought, and it's not Kevin Hart funny.
Right.
Okay.
It's a little because there's different actors in it as well, which give it a different mixture. Because if it was just Kevin Hart, we already know what the Kevin Hart methodology is, how he does everything, so it's kind of like it is fucking boring. I'm sorry, I'm fed up of it. He's just a young idiot.
I've seen an advert of Kevin Hart with Bryan Cranston.
That's a true story as well.
It's serious, isn't it? It's serious. It's actually a different role. He's not a knob.
He's not.
He's not a knob.
He lacks a lot of knob roles.
That's his thing.
A ham knob
because it's almost like him playing himself.
Yeah, he likes a knob role.
Yeah, but I wanna watch that what?
I can't. Yeah, I was waiting for him to recognize what he's saying. Like, we just kept rolling with it.
He kept rolling with the ham knob roll.
Yeah, he's making a sausage roll.
Right.
But
yeah. I want to watch that one.
New music, Trim.
New music. Where do I start?
Talk to me, man.
Man just pulled out the notepad.
Okay, cool. So let me start. Let's talk about Dave East. I know it's obviously we missed last week,
of course.
But we still need to hit it up. Yeah. Dave East and Styles P.
Oh, bad.
Yeah. So guys, like for me, the album's called Beloved.
Yep.
For me, it is definitely a big album. I like it, and if I could even give it a rating, I'd have to say I did put 9 out of 10, but I'd have to put 8.5.
Right.
Just because I've had a little bit more time to listen to it, get into it, and I've also been influenced by other music of late. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But standout tracks, In the Jungle with Tish Hyman, bad. Yeah. Also, obviously the track Beloved featuring Dice Payne, Load My Gun featuring the Locks.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting when you got Chic, you got Styles, you got Jada in there, and you know what it actually sounds like to me? It sounds like Dave is the 4th member.
He does.
Because he fits right in.
He does, man.
You know when you put your sliders on, you came out, you finished work, you did it. Anyway, I'm not getting into that.
Hard.
But it's just comfy. He does this thing.
I like the back and forth thing, man. That they do, man.
Oh, it's tidy. And then again, another track called Fots and Models.
Right.
Love it. So yeah, I was very, very, very happy. What else we got? We got okay. How do you guys feel about LMA?
Yeah, I love her.
LMA, it's cold outside. I love your album. If that's me reaching, then I'll take that.
She's hot, you know.
Slide on my DMs at Drizzy Freckles on Instagram. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. But and I think that with LMA as well, she actually did anybody see the interview with her and Ebro?
Yeah.
No.
And how do you think she done? Because I genuinely think that she held her own on that interview. I think that considering
or something.
No. But what it is that you still get a couple, not shots thrown at you, but they want to see how you handle questions. Yeah, okay. That's your job now, isn't it? As a rounded artist.
Because that video that leaked, that video that
the sex thing. She spoke about it. It's not her.
But whoever that was
Premier League.
If you're gonna give head on camera, that's how you do it.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
That's what I'm saying. And you know, when I watched it, and it was like it's LMA. I was watching it, and I was like, do you know what? She shouldn't even. If that is her, she shouldn't. She shouldn't even be fucking embarrassed. Because I'm tired of these Talisa head videos. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
China gave some.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
And then Amber Rose tried to stick up for us like
Amber. I'm fucking tired of it.
You're a good one.
That video there, I was watching it, and I was like, do you know what? Fucking good on you. Release another shoot.
I looked at that video and I started taking off my trousers, bro. I saw that video. I was like, wait. So no, I can't do that now.
So anyway, standout tracks on the album for me. She's got a track called Close. Yeah. She's got a track called Dangerous, and it's one of those. It's mad catchy. It's got this gritty but clean. I can't even explain it. All you got to do is just go and listen to the fucking album. You get me?
It speaks to it.
The album's hard, but what I think as well for and there's another one called Shot Clock. But for me, I genuinely think that she's done well because she's fitted in. She's got her own niche. You know what I'm saying? She's in this space, bro.
But I thought, when I first heard, I thought she was American, bro.
She's British.
But she's lived in the States. She's actually lived in the States.
She got scouted by
DJ Mustard.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
What's he on the beat, Hope?
Yeah, man. Best.
So yeah, killed it. The album's nice. Obviously, Booed Up.
Yeah.
It was obviously the thing that just killed it.
Yeah.
And
that remix though was jarring. There's a couple remixes though. The official one with Nicki and Quavo. That shit was jarring, bro.
Okay. Alright, next album, guys. Go on.
Yeah.
Next album. We got to keep hitting it thick and fast.
Let's roll true.
Okay. Double Free Act. Who's that? Whose album is that?
I have no idea.
Weston's album. Anybody heard it?
No.
If you ain't heard it, something's wrong.
I've got it.
Right now.
I have got it.
The much anticipated album. So crazy. Obviously, you got tracks on there like Bend Over and Shana and all that.
I like that tune, you know, that Bend Over Shana.
That's hard, but there's better.
That's not.
It's 2 tunes.
2 tunes. There's one called Bend Over Shana.
Bend Over Shana.
No. There's Shana.
You get the title right now.
Okay, Shana. and Shana, and obviously there's a track for me called Number One of my favourites. Obviously, see them man at because it was Angel's birthday on the 31st.
Shout to Angel.
Big up. Happy birthday on the 31st as well. And it was obviously on the Halloween thing. I don't do that, but
you like Angel's album? Can you put me up on Angel's album?
Yeah, Angel's album.
How does it compare? Like, is it on par? Like, because you rate Angel's album, so is it in that same ballpark figure?
Well, I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I gave it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, tracks on there. Number One. There's a tune called Soon Home, which has got similar to, remember what Shine did when he rapped in jail? Because obviously Aki's in jail, or Akel, sorry, Akel's in jail through whatever and everything, and I think that the guy's actually done really well without him, but still represented fully. Absolutely repped him to the fullest and done their thing. So there's a track on there called Soon Home, and that's him spitting, but he's in jail, so you can hear that it's not mixed, it's not anything like that. There's a track called Love Struck as well with Tiwa Savage and Mr. Easy. It's like a big Afro beat rhythm hard. Pretty much. Also, sorry guys.
Yeah, man.
Gaster.
Yeah, man.
Who? All right. Tell me if anybody is feeling, because obviously we love hip hop and all that. That's what we really do. But who's feeling Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah.
Anyone feel Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anybody feel Currency?
Badman.
Yeah. Okay, they both got a mixtape out.
Oh, bro.
They both got a mixtape out. I'm just trying to get the name of the mixtape. Bear with me.
Is it out already? It's dropped already.
It's called Fetty, and it's already out.
Right, I need to check that out.
Find it.
What is that? Oh, is that a streaming thing, or is it on like a SoundCloud? Or?
It's actually on Dat Piff.
Okay.
But you can find it on. Actually, you can also find it on Google Play as well. So it's pretty much. I think it's going to be on Spotify, all of the main streams.
Yeah.
But the track, there's one mad track called Location Remote.
Yeah.
Bad. The Blow. It's like the track. There's another track called The Blow. Now, when you think back to like your murder mystery 80s detective programs, there's a sample on there that just takes me back to Columbo and all of that. And what was the woman? What was Jessica? What's her name? Murder She Bumper.
Lansbury.
Yeah. That it reminds me of that. The sample. And there's also a track called Saturday Night Special as well. But if I can make a comparison, it's likened to like your Ghostface beats, but obviously Ghostface was his samples were more 60s to 70s.
Right.
I would definitely say that this is more so 80s samples, and I didn't really feel Freddie's last album, but I feel like him on the collaboration with Currency, like just they complement each other.
They're wicked.
But also last one, guys. Last one is Velvet Seasons. Another mixtape, my boy. Yeah. Lil Wayne. So the album come out just the other day, the Carter. You don't know me. You don't know me. You need to check out $1 Million Questions, which is on the Velvet Sessions mixtape. The $1 Million Questions got some bad boy piano.
I know he had a mixtape now.
Yeah. You gotta know. You gotta
because he's got so much music.
You got to be trimmed for that. This actual project reminds me of a fresher. He sounds like he's not bound by anything, because when you're doing the album and everything's difficult, you feel under pressure. But this, he just felt like he just let go and done his thing.
Vibes.
And last but not least, to wrap it up, another track called Weak, which has got an SWV sample on it, but it's not obvious, which I love.
Wicked.
And that's me.
Wicked. Alright, so obviously Swiss drops his album tomorrow. So that's already pre-ordered for me. And obviously the gigs team is popping. The video dropped for Wow Freestyle featuring Drake, featuring Kendrick.
Yeah,
J-Rock. That tune. I mean, the J-Rock album is amazing anyway. But when I saw the video drop for that, I was like, that's a little gem. Nero featuring Belly, Chalice, sick record.
Chalawa.
That big record. And Post Malone and Sway Lee dropped his Sunflower tune, man.
Big,
Come on.
huge. That tune's
Fucking
massive,
pop record,
Fire.
but
I like Post Malone.
yeah,
I
man,
really
that
do.
whole vibe was just like, it's like sometimes you know when you get music and you just needed it at the time. You hear a record, you go, wow, I need to this. I'm riding with this for the next couple of days, man. That
We're
was
full up on music.
Yeah,
for
man.
music wise, news wise,
Yeah.
but music,
yeah. It's
we
popping.
actually done really.
And,
really sorry,
yeah.
go on.
No, go for it.
No, I was gonna say also, I forgot to mention Usher's album. Usher's got a new album out called A, and that's with
Zaytoven.
and it's really.
Is it good?
He's gone back to his roots in a sense. What would I like to call it? What would I call this genre? It's like it's almost like a different type of soul, but obviously it's got trap in it.
Yeah.
But they're killing it. They're killing it.
nice,
The album's
nice,
worth
man.
it. It's
Yeah,
worth,
yeah,
and I'd even give the album. I give the album an 8.
You're giving everything an 8.
Yeah, man.
I said that we got good music.
Everything an 8.
No, one got a 7. Who was it? Someone got a 7 today.
Check out that Nicki and Tiger video though.
Yeah, I see that.
Nicki's
I see-
last
I see-
couple of videos. Nicki's been looking very
Tiger's coming back with a vengeance,
Yeah,
boy.
20
But he's probably
come
coming
back
into
in.
his own as well as an artist. He
Is
broke
he still
before.
Is he
coming on
still with
himself.
them?
Nah.
No, he's left now.
Nah,
That's
Who's
his
he with
label.
that
now?
was a long time.
He's doing his own. What?
Yeah, who's his label? He's just
I don't know.
I don't know, man, but he's got
back in
bangers.
his lane. You know that Rack City, wasted lane. That's his lane, man.
He's got a
You know,
lane.
'cause he's got Taste. Taste is still ringing off, and now he's got this next thing. So
So,
that's the Tiger.
we missed you, Wes.
Shout out to
Yes,
Wes.
brother. Shout out
Wes,
to Maintain
big
as
up
well.
Wes, big up Sammy. We see you.
What one, Sammy?
I hope you're having a good time.
Having a cracking time.
We
Buying
want
hoodies and
to
shit.
big up all the listeners who've been giving us feedback over the past week, fortnight again for the last episode. All the SoundCloud listeners, don't forget to check out this podcast on SoundCloud /Fast Food. Also, if you haven't subscribed on iTunes, just go to the icon, the podcast icon, and subscribe to the podcast, and you can get all the updates once it comes out. Also, we've set up the YouTube, and we'll give you updates on that. Nero, plug your stuff.
So 16th.
Pause.
16th of November, West Bank, Ladbroke Grove.
Yeah.
We've got the Unwind Retro Winter Warm
Yeah,
Up.
I'm coming to this.
So sick.
You're coming to this one, yeah?
coming to this
You're coming to this one, yeah?
coming to this one.
Yeah, come through, man.
Okay.
We got a Street Fighter tournament this one as well.
Yeah,
Street
come to
Fighter,
this one.
but we got some dons
Yeah.
at Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And this time as well, we're doing Challenge the Rep. So you can challenge the rep at their chosen games.
Sick.
And if you beat them, you get one try to beat them. You can play them as much as time, but you get one chance
try.
for the prize.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
You get a little
Mario
prize.
Kart.
in
You
this,
got Mario Kart there?
Which one? We got both, but which one's your one?
N64.
Yeah. We got
Come and
dons
roll
at that.
down there, man.
We
Roll
got
down.
dons. We
Roll
got
down
dons.
there.
Come
Yeah.
to
That's
Come to
Unwind
the guys.
Unwind Retro.
Come
So it's
to-
like retro
cool.
retro gaming night and board game night. That's at West Bank, Ladbroke Grove. If you want to follow the Insta, that's unwind.events. So that's unwind.events. If you want to get tickets, it's unwind.shubs.com. So the early bird tickets have run out. So we got the tickets there £7, or you can pay on the door.
Alright.
So make sure you lot come true.
Plug your social media.
So I'm Daniel X Nero. So that's Daniel X Nero. So that's on the Insta. That's all. I mean, I do use Facebook, but I'm more on the Insta.
Yeah.
Insta, you can catch me all the time.
Wicked.
You might even message me, and it might even just say red. Like that. Yeah.
Wicked. Yes, and big up Drizzy Freckles for coming down again and being a part of the. I mean, this is great. The fact of the matter is, I just like the way this whole thing is vibing out, and the conversation's been hilarious today. So thank you, Drizzy.
Thank you, lads.
Yeah,
for
man.
coming through.
Yeah,
Just let people know where you're at.
Yeah, so just Drizzy Freckles on the Insta, the Twitter, the Snapchat, me and G normally have some funny little exchanges on Twitter anyway, so you lot can get involved in that. Don't forget to check out the Fast Food YouTube. We did a little video to preview season 2, which is pretty funny, so you should check that out. mobro.co/ZeusBeard. If you want to donate anything, it's not going to me. It's going to charity for like good cause. You know what I mean? So yeah, just check that out. Mobro.co/ZeusBeard. That's my account. And just like donate what you can. I know it's that season everyone's saving, so whatever you can be cool. If you can't, at least share the page and to someone who might. And yeah, man, to Drizzy Freckles, holler at your boy.
Wicked. Trim?
Yeah, I'm good. Obviously everybody knows who I'm in it, so it's on the Insta, it's prolific trims and all that. You know what I mean? Pop your colour.
The lumberjack.
Yeah, lumberjack.
Lumberjack.
Yeah, man, there. And do you know what? To be fair, this sofa I might bring it home with me because it's actually helping my spines.
Nice.
It's helping my spines and my grains. It helps my grains.
Sciatica.
Yeah, from my sciatic state.
Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah.
And if you want to if you want to get any of my updates, it's Morgan Hytes, MorganHytes on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook as well, and yeah.
And let me. Sorry, before we finish.
Talk to me.
Yo, show again.
Big up show.
Big up show.
Shout out to show, man.
I'm gonna plug show.
Yeah,
So
man.
it's Call me Mr. Johnson. So that's Call me MISTER Johnson. So Call me Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
That's the Insta. So
Right.
that's the boss behind the lens. Yeah.
Big him up. Big him up. Big him up. Big him up. Thanks for everybody for coming
lift up
down.
your eyebrow.
Yeah, man.
That means man,
That's right.
serious.
That's right. Read my Insta, bitch.
Shout to
read my Insta.
shout to maintain with them unnecessary. Yeah, I'm just having a nice little local.
Yeah. And it's super sunny.
I'm having some rum. The
fuck
sun's
maintain.
beaming down. Man's a bit wavy.
Fuck
out of here.
What happened to his hammock? I ain't seen his hammock for a little while. And what happened to them mongrels that follow him around and
Fuck
shit?
maintain.
Those little nasty dogs.
Fuck maintain. This is Morgan Hytes. This has been the Fast Food Podcast. Thank you for having us. We'll see you in a fortnight. Peace.
We out. Yes.
Right. International, locally respected each and every time.